I lift up my eyes to the hills. From where is my help to come? Well, I look to the hills. The hills and mountains are places where gods reside. Look up to the hills when in trouble. Look up to the hills when in need. Look up. Look up to the place from which my helper comes. Imagine that this song is composed for two voices. The first is a supplicant, one in need, who looks to the place where gods reside in order to find help. Then the second voice begins a testimony to the first. It tells the first about the specific God who can be relied upon to answer. My help comes from the Lord, for the Lord is my helper. The Lord, the personal name of Israel's deity. It is not a generic God upon which the psalmist calls, but it is upon the personal God of Israel. The God that the psalmist knows and has experienced. The God who makes heaven and earth. This God who will not let your foot be moved. This God watches over you and will not fall asleep. Notice how many times in this psalm the word watch or watches is used. It is the Lord, the personal God of Israel, who watches over you. Shall watch over you. You're going out and you're coming in. This is the God who keeps you. And keeps here can mean to guard, to protect. When in need of a helper, the Lord is capable to watch over you, to guard you, and to protect you. On this longest night, we acknowledge that this season is not a time of joy for everyone all the time. It can be a time of loneliness, of sadness. We remember those we love who are gone. We remember past events, sometimes joyfully, sometimes with regret. It can be a time when we feel low moods, low energy, anxiety, sadness. The Isaiah reading begins, comfort. Comfort is more than consoling. It is to encourage. Isaiah is written for people who are in desperate need of help or of a helper. They were exiled from their homeland, disrupted and dislocated. They missed home. They longed to be back in Judah, but the most powerful empire on earth prevented them. Until that empire changed and a new king changed foreign policy regarding captives and allowed everyone to return to their homeland and to rebuild their lives. The comfort offered in Isaiah is a reminder that the God who created all things, who can count the stars like taking a census, is present. We may feel like the speaker in Isaiah who says, my way or my situation is hidden from God, and my right or justice, which I seek, is not to be found. I'm invisible to God. But God is aware of how easily we can feel powerless and weak. Verse 27 of Isaiah introduces the words faint and weary. They are repeated several times, emphasizing a contrast between God and humans. God does not grow faint or weary. Humans, even young ones, know what it is to grow tired and weak. But those who wait upon the Lord will renew their strength. Those who hope in the Lord will renew the strength they had. They will put it back on like a garment. They shall ascend, fly like they had eagle's wings. They shall walk and never weary. They shall run and never tire. This is a promise that comes after the waiting. A promise that comes when things are still hard, when sadness still sits with us. It is a promise that the God who created all things does not forget. He is not too weak. He is not too busy. This type of faith requires waiting. Those who wait upon the Lord will renew their strength. The English word wait is so passive. The word used in the original here is rare, only 6 times in the entire Old Testament. This word has connotations of hope and, more importantly, expectation. This kind of waiting is supported by an expectation that the God who appeared as a helper in the past can do so again. This word is semantically related to the word trust. Even those who trust in God know what it means to hope, to wait, to expect. So on this longest night, the winter solstice, we are an expectant people. The advent of our Lord is an expectant moment. Our sadness or blueness is real, and we recognize it. Yet as an expectant people, we live by the promise of those who have gone before, those who have found help in the Lord, who have found a helper in God. Because we believe that God has acted before, we will wait expectantly for God to act now. And we will find strength to walk today, perhaps even another.